Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our German communist campaign. Just two major players that need to be taken out. United States and the British Raj. Well, the Raj is doable, I think. I want to keep my focus on the west and clear out some of the areas here from enemy incursions. Then maybe do a strike for Africa and just build up the fleet until we just can get a safe route into the United States of America. It kind of does involve, though, that we need to flip Denmark, so... yeah, let's just keep pushing them. It's not ideal, and I think I can stop air production. For now. Are invasions planned in Western Poland? Good luck with that. From where, though? Hey, the Navy is back in action. Right, search and destroy in these regions. Let's see, what is here? Yeah, but considering what our ships are, is there a... by the way, does that exist? No, there is... oh, right, there is naval production. Hell yeah. Let's go to that. Let's get our battleships out of the gate as fast as possible. And we seem to fix some of our oil issues, basically because our naval factories are gonna get wrecked. But yeah, let's oh, you gotta love this, by the way. So we have a 62% control here, but they're navally invading. How? I cannot do that. That's because my ships aren't doing out of gauge. Let's proper search and destroy here then. Alright, just waiting for these guys to be fully up and running. Unfulfilled import requests. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut the oil from you. We have a couple of factories more incoming. In about 30 days, we've got more oil anyway. Just gonna wait till these guys are fully trained. Yeah, factories are gonna get destroyed over and over and over again. Thing is, I think if we can get control over these areas here, they will not have any jump off points, so it's gonna limit the ability for them to navally invade here, which gives us the opportunity to fully control the British Isles. I just put something there that just kind of hopefully can prevent that. Alright, so that's been paying off. They've been landing next to those points. But my biggest target right now is to just get naval dominance. It is the if you want to go into the United States, either you just bunny hop through Denmark and land here in Canada with paratroopers and work your way from there. But if you want to get your main force on the ground, you just need to have control over the waters. There is no other way. And just, you know, Kriegsmarine it up. Control the area. Hopefully you can engage and just sink as much as possible. Türpisch, Scharnhorst, Großdeutschland, and the Gneisenau. Your repair priority is going to be medium, so you don't for every little, you know, oh, our ship's scratched. Let's go back to port. I'd rather that I use my equipment. I think I'm actually going to move this below. This is normally a priority thing for me. Just dump all factories that are not really used in there. That also kind of prevents my planes from not being built, which is annoying. Alright, we managed to find some of the enemy fleet. We just got 2 carriers and 2 support craft, but we're sinking rapidly. Oh boy. Yep, there we go. It's trying to attack one of my ships. Oh, it took a critical hit. But are my ships fast enough? See, that's the question. Oh yeah, we're marching in on those carriers. Come on, hit those. Damn it, these carriers. Missing equipment for production. Tactical bombers. Right, because we're not producing those, and I don't care. No, we're not. So yeah, we are hunting now for ships, which is pretty good. How's the coverage here? Coverage is pretty good. We're very wide, but we do cover most of the areas, which is the intention. The fleet ain't that big, so that's okay. Right, got the final things coming up. Yeah, just gripping myself. A piece of paper. I don't know what it is. Every time it gets weekend, I just seem to get a cold. It's really annoying. Probably stress, but a lot of it. Wouldn't be surprised if it is. Let's see, do we need more divisions? No, really? Just need more tanks? Which are being trained, but it's slow. Just train all of them that we need. Alright, let's see. How are these things passing through? That's oil processing. That should fix a lot of the oil issues that we've been having. Let's get the last one as well. Hey, nice. So let's diminish trade with Venezuela, because that's not a land route. We're doing actually pretty good on resources, all things considering. Very happy with the state we're in. Just need to, you know, how is the air looking above Ireland? We have full control. Right, you guys are nearly done training. Nice. Yeah, I don't need this bonus actually. I don't know why. I'm almost obsessed with getting the regular bonus. Yeah, it is 25% combat. It just takes a lot of time. But we have equipment, so yeah. Oh, just shut my pie hole. Actually, we don't. Yeah, we still need 7 more because we're at 17 currently. All right, we're holding here. Italy is being Italy. How much manpower do you have left, Italy? Because I wouldn't be surprised if somebody run out of manpower and just, you know, Italy's fallen. How? Soviet Union. You're actually on extensive conscription and only have got 1.2 million left. Ugh, scary. We're at also extensive conscription and we're at 1.1 million, so we're doing pretty good. Let's see. Don't need that. Let's see. Can I just... These are the... Yeah. We still can actually use some of the political power because we are still like the Chief of Navy. Decisive battle. Definitely. Available plans reserves. We have a lot of Junkers. It's okay. I just love how it's just getting sabotaged over and over again. Alright, just go. Is there an issue? Division is still preparing. What do you mean? It's still preparing. Why are you not jumping? Makes no sense. Glider planes, paratrooper per plane, 100%. Proper organization factor and anti-air defense. Why are we not... I need to control the area in between. Why are my guys not dropping? Come on! What's going on? Is the fact that these guys are having orders? Is that it? Yeah, okay, so they just can't have any orders. Makes sense. Now you're allowed to supply drop. Take Belfast. And the rest of you go for Dublin. That's just something the AI can only do. Just attack and defend at the same time. I wish I knew how, but... Alright. Take the island. Ooh, Ooh, and you might hear an ambulance or a fire truck in the background. Always fun when that happens. Let's just zoom in on the game audio and you won't notice a thing, hopefully. Alright, let's see. Kill that American soldier. Oh, that's a British soldier. Not bad. Hey, we got a Panther Shreks. What are my paratrooper divisions? No, that's okay. I was thinking for a second I might be giving them the anti-tank weapons, but I think that's a little bit redundant. Because I don't think they should be engaging tanks that much anyway. There's some stuff in here that I want to do. We are... Yeah, let's get the naval office. Oh, we probably can get rocket research up and running by now. So 40, no, the 23. This is the next one. Yeah, we're in 43, and we're at the end of 43. So yeah, we definitely should get rocket research. Okay, is this tank company gonna be a problem? Yeah, you can pierce. So I don't know. These, there must be like 1 or 2 small tanks in there, but I don't think they're that powerful. Like, how much piercing do we have? Able to penetrate an enemy division, but the division will not receive bonus due to its armor. Okay. Okay. Can I see the stats of that thing? No, not really. Maybe if it gets in the engagement? Okay, so let's check. Can't see its exact stats because it's currently not in the fight. There it is, it's in the fight. Suffers. There's only 32%. So piercing 18. Doesn't really tell. Armor 7.36. That's very low, isn't it? Can I check your exact stats? 49.74. 7? Why do I want to say 7? Brain, why are we not communicating with each other today? Ireland has capitulated. Oh, that's the end of Ireland then. Right, so that's that. However, I do still need a little bit more naval control over the area to take these final 2 islands. So we're gonna shift you from there to... What the F did we just do? You're in an engagement, so... Just sink them? Ah, it's a carrier, it's gonna get away. Your battleships are definitely not fast enough for that. Right, let's just redo this real quick. So... Yeah. I know naval invasions are not these guys' shtick, but... Oh well. Let's prep one anyway. Because we still need to get these harbors out of there. That probably gives... I don't know how... Let's just see. How much range do you guys have? You can actually just reach up to the coast. So that might not actually be necessary. We are sinking... Actually, quite a lot of enemy ships. Mostly submarines. Convoy. Battle cruiser. Nice. Another submarine. Pretty good. Now we're engaging another carrier fleet. So these guys are doing really well. So, holy crap, we just melted that battle cruiser. This submarine has not surfaced. We just know it's here. Let's see. And the carriers run away. Right. For the next... So, yeah. Panther is here. Now, I said we were going to do rockets, but... No, it's not 44. Oh, it is almost 44. So we're going to wait a couple days. We're going to get our next battleship. It's going to upgrade a variant. So, it is the Panther A. I don't really like that. Like, just... Let me just take a historical look at the Panther. Panther... Tank. I want to just... I know... Yeah, that's the Panzerkampfwagen. 5 Panther. Okay, so... Well, how did this thing get introduced? I want to know the specific... It had later variants with a different weapon. Wikipedia here is So the Ausführung D was the first one. No, that's not true. You get a D, A, and a G. Yeah. The A and the G are the mostly produced variants. The D is the least. So I'm at 842 confirmed. I don't know did they upgun this thing? I think they did at some point. I actually don't know. Converted the production line. 61 more converted from rebuilt chassis. No, these were just refurbished versions. Doesn't really say the specifics for each version. Fuck it. Just not gonna bother. Reliability is up. There we go. No, let's do the engine. Get this speed up to 12. There we go. I don't like the A variant, but it is what it is. Convert from stockpile, but we don't have any Panthers in stock. Oh, what a surprise. But we need 5,000 of them. It's probably gonna take a while. I had to hazard a guess. We have enough rocket artillery, so we also have enough motorized rocket artillery. We don't even use that much. Now I'm gonna move away from motorized rocket artillery soon, but that depends a little bit on the research opportunities we're gonna get. So we're gonna wait for 44. There we go. Got the Hindenburg class battleship. We got 3 military factories. Just add them on to military equipment. And we need a little bit more oil. That will be solved when this thing gets built. Right. Okay, good. Unread naval battle results. We keep just sinking a lot of shit here. Sunk some more ships. Oh boy, we are doing great. 43 destroyers got sunk. Tirpitz, Gneisenau, Shanos. Oh, these guys are just racking up kills. Holy crap, basket. Like, they just run into shit and they just murder the fuck out of it. Only ships that are faster than them are actually running away. So if we look at the Kriegsmarine right now. Sunk 12 enemy ships, sunk 14 enemy ships, sunk 15 enemy ships, sunk 16 enemy ships, another 14. This guy, this is Frederick the Große, or Frederick the Great. It's just a new addition in here. These guys are just tearing it up. You're allowed to split off. Because that just means that, like, the Gneisenau, if it's just, you know, gets in trouble with too much damage, it will just, you know, skedaddle out of here. Look at that. We're just engaging a... Oh, okay, we're not fast enough. So that's why I kind of want a new ship, so I can get pump some upgrades in there. So, let's see. There is battleship organization. Capital ship armor is also great. And then there is this one that's going to give me another 10% attack. Give me some naval attack. The battleship organization going to go up again. So that's just all really, really good. And that makes me happy. More factory output is good, but not a priority for me now. We're at 944, so we can get the better Heinkos. Get them upgraded. God, you gotta love battleships, man. These things are... you know why this is just so utterly broken? Besides the fact that it just is utterly broken. Battleships weren't that useful during World War II. They weren't. They were shit. There's a reason there's no more battleships being constructed after World War II. We figured out that the aircraft, you've got a very big and powerful platform. That's true, and it's still, you know, I think a lot of countries still experiment like how we can fix the battleship problem because it just has such huge and powerful guns. But we figured out we can make smaller guns, do enough penetrational damage so we can take out ships. That's one thing we figured out. Two, it's a big fucking target. It's really easy to hit, and it's, you know, really expensive to up armor the thing so it just can, you know, withstand a lot of the punishment it's gonna get. And an aircraft with a torpedo, it just does a lot of damage. So look at the Tirpitz, and the fact, so they were afraid of the turrets, right? Because it was this big ass huge ship, and they were like, you know, this is the biggest fucking ship that has been ever been built, and that, you know, could be conceived as a little bit of a problem, and everything along those lines, right? So so they spent a lot of time and resources on hunting down the turrets. I believe it's the turrets. But how effective actually has the turrets been? Not that much. It spent most of the time being either hiding from enemy ships or enemy aircraft, or being repaired because it was recently hit by enemy aircraft. So that ship cost a crap ton of material, a crap ton of manpower, and a crap ton of attention, but in the end, it didn't really do anything significant during the war. We're just gonna grab the wiki here. We're a bit of in an interwar period, so well, it was still a war, so you know, turrets. Can I get the Tirpitz? There we go, it's the ship. German battleship Tirpitz. It was launched in 1939. It was commissioned in 1941. It was sunk by the Royal Air Force in 1944. It had, let's see, it was like massive armament and everything like that. How many? There's a lot of stuff here. I just want to see how many ships did the Tirpitz sunk? Sinking of this is just it's mostly about how, you know, how about the sinking of the Tirpitz, but just the sink of Tirpitz, how many ships did Tirpitz sunk? It just don't get a hit, so it might be actually none. I think it had a couple engagements, but that's about it. Just this thing just cost a ton of money and resources, and it was just so utterly useless. And that to me is just nearly funny. It's just like, well, we spent a crap ton of time and energy trying to get this shit up and running, and at the time the Tirpitz, when it was designed, it was still a ship that would make sense, but not anymore, it does. Right, I no longer need you two to do this, so you can go back to mainland France. But you can reach from there, can't you? Yeah, so I just need a couple of, let's see, naval bombers. Just gonna get a couple of these just to each zone, watery zone is gonna get its own. There we go. That's one. That's two. And I'm gonna just put you here. Whenever you're ready, fly that one. Probably gonna set you up here. When it's deployed, when are we gonna deployed? You're gonna fly over here. And let's see, you're in the North Sea. I think you'll reach better from here. Maybe even from here. Yeah. Just start hunting ships. Just get full control over the naval areas. This is mostly just naval battles with some involved aircraft. Mostly interested in these numbers, you know, how many ships we actually sink. It looks like we are gaining control over the area. That's good. We're up to 7 battleships. That's even better. You guys can start invading this. It's weird we're doing this paratroopers, but they are the only special forces we have, so kind of makes sense. For me, it does. Alright, so we just forced out the enemy's fleet repairing here. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, you guys can now prep for the next one, which is the Orkneys. Is it Orkneys? I think this is the Orkneys. Either that or this is the Orkneys. That is the Orkneys. Oh, who cares? And immediately my battleships are on this and they're like, ooh, juicy targets. Oh, right, tanks gonna move there. That's just not that great, but whatever. We have ships in the area. We are... Nice, look at that. We just sunk a battlecruiser, a destroyer, just with aircraft. There were some battleships involved, but... We're getting a lot of these pips now. It's a little bit annoying, but just gotta love that, man. Just this battleship just finds this carrier that HMS impeccable, and it's impeccably not doing anything. So great time. Can I get you the invader trade? You're not really there. I haven't really fought anything. So what we're probably going to do is do this standard thing of going from island into this bit, reinforce this to an entire thing, get control over the area here, and see if we can just land from here into probably the Quebec. From there on, we'll just have an aggressive push down south. That's the current idea that I'm having, at least. So let's hope that that will work. So far, however, doing pretty good. Let's take a look away from European theater and just see how is Raj is lost a little bit of territory, but it's mostly a attrition fuckfest. So that's exactly what we expected. Let's take a look though. Africa is getting into French commune's favor because England probably doesn't have the production to keep its troops up and running, while France just still has its fucking homeland. So France has no units. That's an interesting thing. How do you have no units, France? What? You ran out of manpower. Then switch your production laws. What are you doing? What? Oh, I think I know what might have happened. The AI has happened. Dun dun dun. No. As funny as that is, it isn't. It's terrible. I think what might have happened is, so I'm actually going to change this up a little bit. The AI might have just sent a lot of his forces trying to get to Africa and got a naval zone thing going on. Right, this is not the right way to do this. So just transport quickly to Italy. We're just going to tell them to hold the ports. There we go. Alright. Alright. Wish I could just put a puppet state here in England. That would have been a great thing, but we don't. Women in the workforce is not yet necessary. However, if it were to go to a total mobilization economy, I need more war support for that. Shit biscuits. Is there a way to get more war support for me? Working conditions, stability. Press censorship's not going to help me. Neither is this. So victories. No, nothing interesting. You can go whenever you're ready. I need to take control over the English mainland a little bit better. So what we're going to do is green. Let's delete your orders and switch them to purely port protection detail. There we go. That means that you can take control over... Come on, there we go. 30, Jesus, 37 is needed. You don't, no coastline defense. It's just ports and trying to keep Canada. Please, thank you. Why can I not add more states? What's going on? Game. Why is a key being stuck here? Okay. Can I cannot add what? Oh, I'm just an idiot, just using the wrong mouse key. That's just, my brain sometimes just switches the keys in my head, and it's, I don't know why it does it, but it's annoying. 28 divisions. You're fucking joking. That's just, okay, so you're not gonna do Ireland. Then you are gonna do Ireland. It'll probably do proper defense. Yeah, you can just march up to the coast. There we go. I might need to switch my fleet to... Yep. Alright, where is my navy? Kriegsmarine. Go to convoy escort for a second. And let's see. What are you engaging up there? It's mostly submarines. Now, where are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, where are you? Where are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. I just lost my fucking fleet. It is up here. Just added another ship in. Right, Hindenburg class. We're gonna tell these. Alright, just gonna delete that one because all these hoppers are destroyed. Right, so there's 3 lines. Oh, that's convoys. That's not what we want to do. Alright, Hindenburg class. Upgrade to engines. Let's max that out. Reliability, just keep it at 100% at all times, please. As much towards 100%? You know what? This is not that bad. Reliability, does that mean... Let's get up to 90. So let's see, max speed is, that's pretty good. So bam. It's a variant we don't need. Kriegsmarine 1. That's 3 that we need. Just add a 4th in just as a dump for the ships. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. There's that. Then we just gotta keep some missions down here. Are you or are you not engaging? Either you pull out on this one. Or you gotta go in there. I don't know what's going on. It's annoying me though. We lost 2. A little bit annoying, but okay. This sometimes happens. I don't know what it is. But trust me, it annoys the living shit out of me. Okay, there's now a battle cruiser in here all of a sudden. Where are my ships? What are they doing? They are there. That's just these. What is this looking like? It's not that good, but we could be worse. Oh, he lost 3. What are you guys doing? There are 27 ships involved in a fucking thing. Why is my fleet here? What is it doing? Can I just... What? I'll just have to look this up. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I'm gonna thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye bye.